Now we're looking ahead, and Vincent Orleck stayed around.
He's getting a twofer.
Yeah.
Thanks for keeping me around.
That's pretty
Thanks for
special.
hanging around.
Yeah, on this day after.
So what is to come next year, or this upcoming year?
I really think that the whole live streaming trend is where things are headed. We just lived through the first full year of Facebook Live. There's been some live streaming before that, but really now you're starting to see brands and even news channels like you guys go live a lot on the Facebook page. It's great, breaking news, and it's not even always Phoenix. It's just things that people want to know about. So that's a huge purpose. Facebook Live is only going to get bigger as they keep doing ad campaigns. I don't know if you guys have seen commercials on TV for going live on Facebook.
Well, here's what I know.
Yeah.
Whenever I post a video, but especially a live video, Facebook does something where it's seen by like 3 times as many people as when I put a standard photo up. Do you notice that?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So they're pumping it out to people.
Absolutely.
They want it to catch on.
So you guys are personalities also, so that helps. But Facebook is absolutely driving up the live video within the algorithm, the back end of Facebook, where they want people to use live. So they're pushing it up to the top and making people see it.
Remember when Live came out, though, and you couldn't, not everybody could do Facebook
It
Live.
was mentions is what it was called.
Yeah.
We had to get a special app, and because we were verified as news personalities, we were able to use it, and nobody else could.
But now everybody can
Now everybody
do it.
can use it.
Yeah,
which is great.
this has been the first full year of that. My memories came up from Christmas Eve 2015, and that's when I got Facebook Live. So it's been a year. It's been almost exactly a year.
Okay.
Good.
All right, so that's Facebook. And what else?
With Facebook Live, I really do think you're going to see even more programming.
Like actual shows.
Actual shows. I mean, maybe not in full force this
Scripted?
year. Not
Or
scripted
kinda
necessarily.
Like the YouTube stuff that
Kind
my
of like
kids
the YouTube
watch,
episodes, yeah.
which is just awful. I don't get it. You know
They're
you're
popular.
Old, you don't even get it. They're like, oh, somebody will bring up some name. Oh yeah, so and so. She's a YouTube star. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, look what she does, and it's
Millions
like
of
going,
views.
"Bah," or
Millions of
something.
views.
Crazy.
Influencer marketing is huge right now. Influencers on all these channels.
It
for sure.
just goes to show you, though, I mean, granted, the world is so big, but everybody has a niche, and everybody can find their following, and everybody can make money with that niche and that following based on these social media outlets.
Absolutely. Now that the tools are in place, YouTube allows you to monetize videos.
Yeah.
Facebook, it's coming on a bigger scale. I do feel, though, and one of the other points is about the backlash. I feel like this year, especially after the recent presidential campaign, and all these platforms coming out, it feels like there's so much for people to use, even the everyday person. Never mind the companies that are trying
just
to
too much,
market.
what you're
It
saying.
is
might be
hard
too
to
much.
keep up with it.
Yeah.
You're trying to get me to go on Instagram, and I said, look, I got my hands full with Twitter and Facebook. What are you laughing at? That's enough for me. I've got a job, I've got a family. I can't add another social media site.
It's all about the need. It's all about the need and the audience. Where is your audience? Is your audience primarily on Instagram? Is it a younger demographic on Snapchat and Instagram? Is it an older demographic, which, funny enough, Facebook, that's what Facebook is now.
Right.
Yeah.
YouTube, certainly a younger demographic for certain things there, episodes and influencers there. The last thing is acquisition. So there's been a ton of talk about Twitter being acquired. They were looked at by the likes of Disney, Salesforce.
They're kind of putting themselves out there, aren't they? Or
They are.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, they're allowing these talks to happen for sure. But they're viewed as almost like a bit of a failing platform.
Because they're not making a lot of money, or
Right.
penny, right?
Right.
Which is crazy to me.
Yeah.
How many users do they have?
Oh my, hundreds of millions.
And they can't make money from
Yeah.
that?
The difference, I think, is they're viewed as very much based on news, on like breaking things in the moment. Whereas Facebook, there's a lasting impression that you can get from the advertising. Twitter, there's ads, but you really have to do them in a niche way.
Yeah.
Targeted very specifically. But I feel like Twitter is probably going to get bought this year.
By who?
Man, I still say Google. I still say Google has
Do you
probably
think
the best
that
shot.
will help it, or do you think that will be a slow demise of Twitter?
I think Twitter, if it gets bought by Google, would totally help it.
Okay.
You can already look up and find tweets in Google now. They reintroduced that
Oh, yeah,
over the
I've seen
last
that just
year.
recently.
Yeah.
Let me ask you really quick before we end about Pinterest.
Yes.
Because sometimes I feel like it's a lost in translation form of social media, but I have some friends that run some really successful blogs, and tons of their marketing is done through Pinterest.
Absolutely.
And they get a lot of traffic to their website because of that.
Absolutely.
And I think people don't know that.
Yeah, most people generally don't think about Pinterest in that way. They know if you talk to someone about Pinterest, and primarily female, it's like 85% women on the platform. They say, oh yeah, I spend hours on Pinterest, but they may not market themselves on Pinterest. But Pinterest is one of the top drivers of blogs, traffic to blogs.
Yeah.
Pinterest will be the only one if Twitter gets bought. Really, Pinterest and Snapchat would be the only two that are of the major platforms, if you will, that are not owned by some other entity. Yeah.
Interesting.
Vincent,
okay.
thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
Again.
good to see you. Now we'll release you to carry on with your day.
Thanks. We got the chair squared
go.
away
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
No.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Thanks.
It's so crazy how much this social media is a part of our lives now.